Watercolor paints. The silent killer, a hidden menace. Unbreathable, unwalk-onable, very bright looking. I think we can all come to some sort of, or maybe we can't come to an impasse. But, look, you can utilize things like these to make art with, even when it is hard to breathe. You don't have to breathe an art supply in order to be able to make cool art with it. That is something I have learned. Don't let little hiccups like that stand in your way. So take some cool art supplies and slather them about on the paper. That's what I'm doing here today. We're using an Aquabord. It's like a tile. I should probably have looked into what Aquabords are more before I started talking about them. But one thing you can do when you use watercolor paints is use a piece of paper. And the downside of a piece of paper is that even if you use nice paper, like that Arsch, oh no, people are going to say me I'm saying but in German again, Osh, whatever, arches. Should I just say arches? Anyways, you can use, even if you're using really nice paper, like watercolor paper, it does buckle a little bit. It doesn't stay completely flat when you put a bunch of watercolors onto it. So one thing they do have in places that sell art supplies, like the internet and art supply stores, is, I think it's called Aquabord. I probably should have even confirmed that it was called Aquabord, and that's what I'm drawing on here today. It's like a tile sort of thing. Yeah, it's like a tile. Actually, I think I spelled it wrong when I posted it on Instagram. It's just spelled Aquabord because it's cool to misspell things. I don't know if that like builds up some sort of brand identity. Like there's probably like why do people misspell things? I don't know. Like Aquabord, B-O-R-D, easy clean, K-L-E-E-N. What's wrong with spelling things right? I don't know. It's always bugged me a little bit, but there's got to be a good reason because so many people do it. It does bug me a little bit though. But I'm sure, whatever. Okay. But so I slathered about. I'm using a bunch of really nice watercolor paints that people sent me. That I was sent by one person in a previous unboxing video, along with some very nice watercolor paintbrushes. And then this is not only a painting video, I'll have you know, this is also a drawing video, because after I was done painting, I had a little bit of drawing on top of the painting with a Rotring isograph pen, and the Aquabord took the ink from the pen very well. It took it well, and I was very happy with it. At one point, however, there was a bit of a hiccup. There was like a hair either from my head. I don't think it was from my head because it was too long. My hair isn't that long anymore, and it fell. Or I think it was from the brush. There was a hair on the Aquabord, and I was trying to get it off the Aquabord. You know how it gets all mucky. It gets soaked. It's hard to get those brush hairs up out of the paint if it's all wet. And I was trying to get it up with like some little metal thing I had lying around, and I actually chipped up a tiny piece of the Aquabord, which I did not know was possible. And apparently it's actually pretty easy to chip up because the Aquabord does get a little bit soggy. I always assumed, well, this is my first Aquabord. I am saying Aquabord a lot, but Aquabord is fun to say. Try it yourself. You can try it yourself. Aquabord. And I chipped up a tiny piece of it, but that tiny chip is totally unseeable. I don't know if unseeable is a word. Unforeseeable. It's invisible. There we go. You can't see it. It's not there. But I was surprised that it chipped up. I thought it was like a marble, like a bathroom tile. I was imagining I was drawing on some sort of bathroom tile. I didn't think that a little piece of metal could chip a bathroom tile sort of thing, but it gets a little bit soggier and softer than that. And it doesn't absorb water like a piece of paper does, of course. I was more prone to dab off water and just let it dry, like air dry, if I wanted to let things dry. But it was good. I enjoyed it. All right, you guys take it easy. Have fun. Go give someone a high five or a handshake or whatever sort of thing you're into. A little thumb war. Back when I was little, thumb wars were a lot more popular, and people enjoyed them. People knew what they were getting into, too. There was no going down the snake hole. I mean, I did it, but I made sure I made sure everyone else knew they weren't supposed to. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have fun. Bye.